Aloha mai kako. Today I wanted to talk about complaint calls. But before I do that, I want to give you some helpful hints on how to make a complaint call so you can be successful in reaching a resolution. So, making a complaint call. So, before you make a complaint call, you must really get your own feelings under control to avoid future problems or further problems. Be sure you have the facts of the situation correct before you make a complaint call. How do you do that? I be prepared. I write down what I'm complaining about, and then what that does is it helps you to collect your thoughts. And then what I do is I also write down the date and time and who I spoke with. And then I write notes on what was discussed. And then what I do is I write down a solution that's going to be satisfactory to me. So, for example, I just called a company on Cyber Monday because I had noticed that if you spent $100 on products, then you could get free shipping. And my total with the shipping came over $100. But what I thought was if I had read that section earlier, I would have purchased $35 more in products instead of spending $35 on shipping. So what I did is I called them, and I actually ended up waiting 45 minutes before I even spoke to someone. And then when they tried to help me, they didn't understand what I was talking about. So I just kept restating what my problem was, which was about the shipping. And then what I wanted was to either, I had two choices that I wrote down, that I either was going to cancel the order and then replace it to get the $100, or I was going to ask them to, if they could add on to the order, right? So either I was going to cancel or if I could add additional. Well, it ended up that because we live in Hawaii, that free shipping wasn't available for us. So what I did accept is they said that they would give me $25 credit back to my shipping and then just charge me the $10. So that was satisfactory to me. And I understood that it wasn't the agent's fault. So I have to remember, I was going to be courteous to them because remember, it isn't the customer service representative's fault. And honey is better than vinegar. So what I always say before is I go, I understand you're trying to assist me and you might not be able to at this time, but I'd really appreciate anything you can do to help me. And that normally puts them in more of a receptive space. And then when you describe the error, do it impersonally. Don't say, you didn't send me the correct version of the software, or you don't understand about shipping to Hawaii. We've been part of the United States for 60 years. I just would say, it looks as if the wrong version of the software was sent. And then I also said to them, I understand that you don't have any control about the shipping, but can you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to do is get them to help me and be in agreement. So you always want to speak nicely to them. Don't get upset. When I do get upset with a customer service agent, what I immediately do is I said, I really appreciate your help and I understand that you can't help me. Can I please speak to someone such as a supervisor or a manager that might be able to help me? And then that way they feel better. And then I always end the call courteously. I said, you know what? I really appreciate the steps you took to help me, and I really appreciate that. That way it makes them feel better. So I hope that helps you to when you're making a complaint call.